We're here at Oshkosh AirVenture 2024, and today we're going to be flying one of my favorite airplanes, the P-51 Mustang. Let's get this started. All right, everybody, welcome on board the P-51 Mustang Quicksilver. Scooter is our host today. Scooter, thanks for having us on board.
Steve-O, it's a pleasure to be back, buddy. We've been, it's been too long.
I agree. I'm going to be going tactical back here with the visor. That's what I call it when I put the visor down, going tactical.
As you should.
We're here at Oshkosh AirVenture 2024. Beautiful day to go flying. Scooter's going to start this thing up.
I'll talk you through what I'm doing right now. So I'm just sort of getting myself oriented, strapping in. These beautiful hooker harnesses are going to hold me in place throughout the entirety of this 20 to 30 minute flight. I've already flown once this morning, so she is hot. Now we don't hot start a Mustang like we do any other general aviation aircraft. Since we were talking the last time we were flying, we have a pressure carburetor. And the fuel system on this airplane for the delivery into the to the engine is a little unorthodox. It feeds the fuel in through the supercharger. However, the primer system puts it directly into the cylinders, a lot like the other general aviation aircraft. But it is really easy to get what's called a stack fire. A lot of times you'll see Mustangs start to get a little flame out of them. Most of the time you see the Spitfires do it, but we're gonna try not to get a stack fire today. It's completely normal. All right, so. Starting from the left-hand side of the cockpit here. Left handle's up, carburetor controls cold and direct. Right 6 rotor trim 0, aileron trim. Landing lights off, mixture is auto cut off, throttle forward. Got the throttles to the run position. Mags off, supercharger down low and latched, and the light is extinguished. Down to the center, hydraulic T-handles in, it's good. On the left tank, coolant doors are closed, and I'll go ahead and open the coolant door in the back. While that's going on, we'll go ahead and do the fuel boost coming on, which is here on the right-hand sub panel. Fuel boost coming on. We're looking for a minimum of 12 psi. We've got 14, so that's... Now, we're going to do very little gas. Primer button's right here, right next to my starter button. All I'm going to do, I'm going to signal to the young lady over here. We're going to depress the primer for about a half a second. Hit the starter. The mags, in the mags whenever it hits with the boost coil. There she goes. Starts just like a Cadillac.
Nice.
Generator online, oil pressure is good and rising. All lights are extinguished. Hydraulic pressure's coming up. Beautiful. We'll just let her warm up.
Nice start.
Purrs like a sewing machine, man. Warming up 900 to 1,000 RPM. Like I said, she's pretty much warm. If you look at the oil temp right now, we're about 50, thereabouts. Which is min for takeoff, but we're okay. Just let her sort of get happy for a second. So occasionally when Mustangs are idling, you'll hear them, these little pops. Those are called afterfires.
Afterfires.
Afterfires. They're not backfires, they're afterfires. What that has to do is with the valve timing, and sometimes the way you have the ignition and then your idle mix. It's just unexploded fuel that's igniting outside of the cylinders. That's all it is. So, all right, let's power up and get out of here. We're going to be going to runway 27.
All right, here we go, guys.
So just get about 1,300. That should get us going. 1,300 to 1,400. Out it comes. They say left. Let the crew chief know we're out of here. Let the marshaller know we're out of here. That's it.
That's one big prop you got on the front of this.
That is an 11-foot 2-inch Hamilton Standard.
11 foot 2 inches, wow.
It is hydromatic. which is sort of like the model type, meaning that it's driven by engine oil pressure. It is a non-fully feathering prop. It's 23 to 65 degrees. Now, here's this kind of cool. Come up there and take a look at this. So when I'm taxiing, I have to S-turn. You see, you can't see in front of you, so I have to clear the nose. With the stick just aft of the middle, my tail gear steering is engaged. If I want to make a quick turn, I just push it forward. You'll feel it click, and then I can do really quick turns with it with the brakes. Pull it back, it re-engages. That's how you steer a Mustang on the ground.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Pretty ingenious for 1940s technology, eh? So, stick forward. We just tap right brake, we angle, and we watch this beautiful Cessna Caravan get out of our way. Come forward a little bit, stick forward. Just tap the left brake, just tap it. Away it goes. Thank you, son. These world-class volunteers here in Oshkosh, I'll tell you what, we could not have this event if it wasn't for our volunteers.
Definitely. Got the snowbirds off the right wing over
there. There they are, the Royal Canadian Air Force Snowbirds. Probably one of the most world-class group of men and women around.
I'm sure you probably know maybe a few of them.
I do. In 2019, I got to fly with number 9. Awesome. And let me tell you something. That was one heck of an experience.
I can only imagine.
Yep, we're going up. We're going to go over here and do a quick run-up while we have time. We're good on the temperature. It's a water-cooled airplane. We do have to watch our temperature on the ground. Going to go like this. We'll leave the canopy open for the majority of this.
Okay.
What I'm going to do, straighten the tail wheel. We're going to 2,300 RPM, which is field barometric pressure, about 29 inches. Oh, listen to that Merlin. Here we go. That's beautiful. Prop. There it goes. One more time. She's hot, so we only have to do it twice. Gonna do the mags, gonna go to the left and then back to both. There's left. There's a 75 drop, that's good, back to both. Right. There's a 75 drop, back to both. Supercharger, let's take this switch here, lift it, activate it, lights engaged, feel the torque. We push that back down. We just do an idle check, make sure old girl will idle.
Awesome.
Perfect. We're ready to go. So that way, we're ready to go when we get to the end. I'll do the pre-takeoff check whenever we get to the end of the runway.
Do you have a G meter up there?
I have a G meter right here.
Oh yeah, okay, I see it.
One of my primary instruments when I'm doing aerobatics in the box. That's just, I'm focused on that because I got a G versus airspeed versus altitude. Gotta hit those energy gates.
What's your normal G load that you usually pull in this?
During the routine, it's about 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah, 5.5, sometimes to 6 if it's a tighter show. As we get closer, we'll close the canopy, hood, harnesses. Hydraulics are good. Trim, set for takeoff. Tension, temperatures are all good and in the green. Mixture is an auto-rich. Fuel is on the left tank. Flaps. Make sure we get 55 degrees. Controls. Switches, gyros are slaved, and run-up is complete. We are ready for takeoff.
This is going to be exciting.
Yes, sir. I believe so.
And my favorite part of watching you when you're ripping around the sky is when it whistles when you're in the dive.
Yep, so if you look out there, you'll see the inboard gun, which is recessed a little bit. It's recessed almost 7 inches. And it's like blowing over a Coke bottle. Every time I put alpha on the airplane, every time I change the angle of attack. So when you pull, it doesn't straight level, it doesn't whistle. But when I turn and I pull and stuff like that, you can hear it. It's the wind over the gun barrels.
That's awesome. Yeah, if you guys do like these videos, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Also, I partnered with Pilot Institute. If you want to start your flight training right from the comforts of your home, click in the description below. Whether you want to fly for fun or with a career, so check out Pilot Institute right in the description of the video here, and also pivot cases. I use pivot cases. You can save 15% off your order with my discount code in the description below.
You know, Steve, we use pivot cases at work, and those things are magic.
I know, aren't they great?
They're great, dude.
The good thing is, with my discount code, the viewers can get 15% off.
Whoa! I'm gonna use it. Alright, you ready to go back there?
Alright, ready to go.
We're gonna close the hatch here as soon as we get closer here. Alright, we're clear.
You're single?
Single.
It's telling us to...
I mean, I got a girlfriend, but you know.
There we go.
So do I.
Roger.
Mustang 27, line up and wait.
There we go.
Alright, let's close this. Close the latch. We're gonna do center of the runway.
Cleared to line up and wait.
So when we line up and wait, we go into 45 because
It's just departing runway 270. If you could offset a little bit to the right, I'm gonna have a Mustang coming off right behind you.
a little fast, boys. We offset a little bit so I can see down the runway. I can see that Cessna departing.
Thanks for the help. Maintain, we're flying heading 27036, you're at 1,300, you're clear the Delta.
See ya.
Good job, second tail dragger there.
Here we go.
There we go.
Shore, 27.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, yeah.
There's full power, 61 inches of manifold pressure. Directional control at the rudder. Tail's getting light. Let it come up. It's keeping this straight, keeping the gaps in the runway. She's light on the stick. Up we go.
Mentor, or
It's positive right, gear up.
Mentor, 27, clear takeoff. Detail Bonanza, 27, line up and wait.
I just felt the gear go up. There we go. We're going to go Mito power, 46-inch manifold pressure.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff.
I've got everybody on site, dude. We're going to pass everybody. We're just going to keep it Mito power. We're just going to see how fast we can go by all these guys. I've got all the traffic in sight and on ADSB. Alright, I'm going to pull it back to about 42 and 25. Beep, beep. Alright, after takeoff, check is complete. Alright, clear the Delta. I think we're clear right.
All right. Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Let's get out of here. Alright, we're out of the Delta already. Let's start our climb up. Now on the climb out, I'm at 42 and 25, sort of a slow climb. It's actually, it's pulled back a little bit just to maintain, just to keep everything happy. There's no reason to do like a max performance climb out here. Now I'm climbing out. I'm climbing out at 170 miles an hour. That's our climb speed on this airplane. Gives us, with this power setting, 1,700 feet a minute, just easy going right now. Like I said, if I really wanted to push it up, we could do 2,000, 2,500. Now let's do some G warm-up, shall we? Go on the left. This also doubles our clearing turn. We want to definitely keep this area clear. We've got ADSB rocking right now, but we're also using our eyes. Looks pretty good. Let's go to the right. Alright, so now I'm going to show you what it's like for a little slow flight. We're going to pull this thing back. Let's go about 30, 32 inches, something like that. Just going to pull the nose up. Start the power coming back. Go back to about 27. There we go. See how slow we can get this baby. Clean. We're not going to do dirty.
Okay.
Now I'm adding quite a bit of right rudder. You see down here? Look at this right rudder. And that's it like below cruise power right now for a high angle of attack. We're about 110 miles an hour right now. It's not bad. I'm just getting a little bit of a nibble.
Wow.
You feel that?
Yeah.
A little bit of a nibble. There's 108. Now, let's just do a nice slow turn. Slow turn to the left. So we're still climbing a little bit, so I'll pull the power back. Ah, there she is. Nibbling like she's at a buffet.
Yeah.
Just easy. This laminar flow wing does not want, just like a lot of the other high performance wings, it does not want high bank angles. 5 to 10 degrees, that's all we want. 5 to 10 degrees on this thing. There's 105. We can probably get a little slower. Let's see if we can get a little slower without stalling. I'm trimming, by the way, kids. Trim. I'm telling you. You need to trim. This, coming around. Oh, there's some good nibbling. Look at this stick. Look at the stick. Look at the nibble. Look at that. Look at that. Just nibbling.
Pretty
That's
cool.
good. So straight ahead, like this, I'm just going to let the stall, I'm going to increase the angle of attack and let the stall come to me. Watch this. Just let the stall come to you. Oh man, that is biting. People say there's not much of a thing. There it goes. Just nice and easy. Just let the nose come down. You see how gentle that is?
Wow, not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Look at this. I haven't touched the power. We're still at 27 inches. And it's increasing. That's all we're doing. It's a nice stall recovery. Now,
Stall recovery with the P-51.
that's it. Slow flight. Stalls. Whole 9 yards. Let's push this back up to 40 and clear out these plugs. Lots of right rudder. Get her to go. Let's dive down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Doubles is a clear turn. I don't see anybody outside. Don't see anybody inside. Go down to 250 miles an hour. Good pull. Right there. All the way over.
Oh, yeah.
Just slam the stick over. And boom, just like that. It's an aileron roll. Wing over, back into it. Do a barrel. So it's a combination. Now it's more of a loop and rolling thing, right? So we're increasing our difficulty level here. There's somebody just over there, so I'm going to go just this way. Alright, up we go. I'm looking for the traffic as I'm doing this nice barrel roll.
Nice. Woohoo, yeah.
There it is. Alright. Cool.
That was great.
That's a barrel. So now, a couple other things left to do, man. We got to do a 4-point. Demonstration, when you see the aerobatic performers doing a 4-point, you're demonstrating that you have a full control of the roll throughout the entirety of 360 degrees. So I can stop this thing at any point I want. We need to do a loop.
All right, here we go.
We need to do a loop.
Let's do this loop.
I've been jonesing all day. I've been sitting here slaving away over a hot Mustang.
Nothing better than a good loop.
All right. Got a little bit of traffic over there, a little bit of traffic over there, so we're going to split the difference. Let's turn away from it. We're diving down. We're looking for 300 miles an hour.
300.
And it gets going pretty well. If you unload the airplane, you decrease the angle of attack of the airplane, just get it down like that. There's 300. Make sure your wingtips are level. You're coming over the top. We're looking for a minimum 2,500 feet above where we started, which we are.
Looking good.
130 miles an hour on top. Just let her do her thing. Don't let her float as much as you're guiding her through the top of the loop. Coming back down. Here comes the G's. There's 3.5. We're pulling. Are we going to hit our altitude?
Yeah, that was all.
Nice. I think we should go back to Oshkosh. We're going to head towards Warbird Island.
All right. That'll be the Warbird arrival, right?
There's the Warbird arrival.
Red square.
We're going to enter in what's called the overhead approach. So we'll overfly the runway at about 1,000 feet. We'll roll into our right-hand turn, pull about 2.5 to 3 Gs to slow down, get below flap speed, and what that does is it keeps us in close. Keeps us in like a good contact with the runway. So in case it does flame out, we can make it at all times. It's a better fighter approach. If we do like a 45 entry downwind and all that kind of stuff, you're gonna if you don't have the power management and your energy management right, you're gonna end up turning base down at Fond du Lac. So we're gonna do an overhead. Oshkosh Tower, Black and Silver Mustang, Warbird arrival.
Silver Mustang, report Warbird Island.
Oh, you at the island, Silver Mustang. All right, going for the island. See that island right over there? It's Warbird Island. We're kind of coming in from like the from the northeast. The regular Warbird arrival, you probably got to go all the way down to Fond du Lac. They'll let us do sort of like a modified thing as long as we're over the lake.
Silver Mustang, say your position.
We're about a mile to the east of Warbird Island. Turn it in.
Mustang flight, make one orbit over the island and then proceed inbound.
Okay, one orbit over the island. We're a single ship for Mustang.
Roger, understand, single ship.
Still looking for the overhead if you can give it to us.
Roger, have your request.
I'll tell you what, these Oshkosh guys, they are world class. They'll do anything and everything we can do to get us in.
Oh, there's that bird island, the island down there with all the birds.
That is Warbird Island.
Right there, okay.
On the left, Silver Mustang completing our 360 around the island. You want us to head inbound?
36 right, check it. 36 right, you can talk to me. Tell me 36 right. 36 right. Thank you.
Black and Silver Mustang inbound.
For 2 mile initial, runway 36 left.
Okay, call you a 2 mile initial for the left side. Alright, here we go.
Just inside the high wing on the left base, runway 36 right. Skinny runway. Red dot, I'm sorry, red square, you're clear to land.
So we're proceeding to the initial, which is a 0.2 miles at the end of the runway. He told us a 2 mile initial, he's establishing that point. End of the runway, 2 miles.
T-34.
And then he'll tell us where to brake. Probably the numbers are being the tower, one of the two.
So we're going to be doing a right overhead brake?
A right overhead brake.
There's a good view out there of Oshkosh, the AirVenture, all the campers, all the airplanes on the ground.
Clear forward, runway 36 right, green square, you're clear to land.
Green square, clear to land, move forward.
Mustang initial.
Mustang,
Roger, right brake.
Roger, right brake approved, I'll follow your brake. Maintain your altitude.
Maintain our altitude, you call the brake for Mustang. Alright, so we're maintaining 2,000 instead of 1,800, not a problem.
Okay.
Not a problem. I've got all the traffic below us that's turning in.
Rolling out on my right-hand side, continue high-speed taxi away, high-speed taxi all the way to the end, follow the flagman. Forward, use caution, overhead Mustang traffic will be for the parallel runway.
A little forward, thank you.
Mustang brake.
There we go.
He's pulling up back, there we go. Let's go to the 4Gs. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Alright, we're below the first notch of flaps 1. Below the second notch of flaps 2. Power coming back.
Traffic on the right base for skinny runways at Ford Tri-Motor.
That was awesome. I always love the overhead brake.
Alright, 36 left, clear to land. We've got the little Ford in sight, Mustang.
Okay.
And say your
There's 3.
Is that the tri-motor down there?
That's the tri-motor. Let's pull up, get to our gear speed here. Here it comes.
high-speed taxi.
Clear to land, so the Wayland landing lights are coming on. Wayland Aerospace Technologies.
Nice.
3 green, no red hills in the D10.
Red square, you're clear to land.
Let's burn a little.
This is awesome. There's our runway out there, guys.
Yep, we're staying high.
We're in T-34, hold at the island. Got some activity here at the airport. We'll get you in as soon as we can.
We're a little high. I'm not going to saw it off quite a bit. I'm not going to go idle quite yet, but we are going all the way down to the end of the runway, so that's not a big deal.
Perfect.
About 150 miles an hour, 140, slowing to 130. Beautiful. Turn to final one last time. 3 green, no red handles in the D10. Full flaps. Top set for go around. Now, level. We're going to just roll it on. It's just going to be power's coming off. Right there's idle. Beautiful. Just hold that. Just roll it on. Just roll it on. Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful. Now keep the gaps on the side of the runways. Keep them equal. That lets you know you're straight. Little forward pressure. Keep the tail up. As you feel it start to come down, stick back.
Awesome job, Scooter.
There we go. You want the Mustang to go down to the end. Canopy coming up.
Not this next one, the next one after this one.
The next one after this one, Roger.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed that awesome video, please smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment what you liked about the video. Scooter, thank you so much for having us on board.
Anytime, buddy. It is my pleasure.
Raptor 1, Roger, you can just hold right there. We're working on
Hope you guys are all doing well, and we'll talk to you again someday soon.